Sun or snow? Which one do you choose? I'm here, as you can see in the background, some palm trees and all. I'm in Florida right now, and is that my decision? I don't know. It is for right now because I'm spending a month in Key Largo. But I have a lot of information on, both. Do you want cold or warm in winter? And it was interesting the stuff I came up with. I was a little confused. So the information I give you might make you change your mind or make you think twice about whichever way you're leaning. But I know for sure that after this, the end, I'll tell you what I really came up with, and it wasn't what I expected. It's definitely interesting, to say the least. So anyway, my name's Doug, and this is Retired Starting Today. And please give me a like or a thumbs up, and hopefully I can give you some more of these. It's a new channel, and I'm trying to get it going. About my life down here in Florida in retirement. So it's basically on retirement. So during the weekdays, I'll give you something on Wednesdays. I'll try to give you something about just in general, like this one, general information. And on Saturdays, I'm trying to give you information what I did for the week in retirement, something fun or new to do. Anyway, so here we go. So back into it here. We're talking warm and cold. Now, if you go with, say, we'll start with the good on each. So good, obviously, there's a lot of good about both of them. Really, there is. But and some of them you can do both, like golf, fishing, outdoor walks. As far as warm, like pickleball. I mean, that's stuff you can do easily in the warm. You can also do some of that in the cold, but it might be more enjoyable in the warm. Not in the hot either, though. Then the beach and snorkeling, that's something you'd probably lean towards, obviously, in the heat. You don't really want to definitely snorkel in the cold if you don't have to. But it is possible with wetsuits and all. I like hiking, so hiking's a good thing, which I do prefer to do that. And warmer weather, not hot, but warmer weather. And then just getting outside is easier, too, in the warmth. It's definitely good, and I do love the outdoor down here in Florida. Outdoor bars and restaurants and tiki huts are a really good time. But as far as the cold, there's a lot of good things. Now, this is a retirement channel, so like snowmobiling is good. Ice fishing, there's something you can do maybe as, if you're still a little less active but active enough. Skiing could be a tough one, but some people love snow skiing and can ski, later in life. There's if you want to stay inside, there's crafting and bingo, puzzles, that type of stuff. You could reading or watching movies. There's nothing wrong with that indoors. And that we belong at home to indoor pool and gym, which I go to a lot too, which is fine in the winter. It's perfectly good. You're inside the whole thing. So if it's indoor, what's the difference if you're in or out? So there is plenty you can do in the cold. And some of the bad things, I guess, we'll go back to the warmth. We'll say the sun is not good for you. It's too much sun could be a bad thing for you, especially when you're retired, you're already older, and you got to watch the skin cancer and other type of skin problems. So it could get really crowded. In the case where I'm at Florida, or even Arizona or Southern California, like Palm Springs, if you go out there, it can get very, very crowded in the winters, and that's one of the main problems. And obviously in the cold, the bad could be like the problem is the snow shoveling and icy roads. That is a true problem. If you're older, you not want to do it now. You can get someone to pay to do that for you. The icy roads, there's not much you can do about it. Just stay off them. The bitter cold keeps you inside sometimes when you don't want to go out, and it could be kind of isolated in the cold. If you don't have a ton of friends that live in the immediate area, or your friends went somewhere warm for the winter and you're stuck home, that could be a problem also. But nothing's bad. Nothing's make or break, I would say. Now, price-wise, is one better than the other? I don't know. It could be expensive in the winter down in Florida, but like if you rent an Airbnb, they're pretty expensive in certain areas. There are other areas more affordable. You can also have a camper. I have a camper. I'm not using it right now, but I'm in an Airbnb actually. But a camper is a good way, affordable way to get down here. But Florida can be expensive anymore in the winter. I'm just talking Florida. Same with California, Arizona, southern Texas. There's places that are more affordable and not, but it still can be expensive in the winter, and it's definitely crowded. That's as an issue down here, and I think the prices are a little higher in the winter generally. Because they are definitely know you're down here and going to spend some money when you're on vacation. Now as far as the cold. Too, some areas are not as cold. You don't have to go to, say, Florida. Like if you just want to get away and try to save money, you can go the Carolinas on the East Coast or somewhere on the West Coast, it's not as seasonal, but better than where you're at. Like if you're in Chicago, Minnesota, up in Maine, I mean, the Carolinas on the East Coast for Maine would be way better and more affordable in the winter because that's more of a summer destination, but way better than Maine. So you can meet in the middle type of thing. So that is good. And the costs could be more affordable also in the winter up north because there's a lot of vacation homes that aren't being used, especially let's say in the Outer Banks. Keep using that one, but that is an area where there's a ton of rental homes in the winter. Some people rent them in the winter, and they're very affordable. Now year round's different. This is talking about seasonal. So if you're year round, like Florida's, it would be too hot for me year round. And then, but the sunshine is good for your mood. It does cheer you up sometimes. It'd be nice and sunny and warm out. But you definitely can get too much sun year round in Florida. Now, in the cold year round, I wouldn't say it's cold. It's seasonal. So the seasons are nice. You get up the Northeast. I love it. It has 4 seasons. I live in New Jersey. It's perfect. But anyway, we're warm or cold. We're going back to warm or cold in retirement. There's a lot of things that you could take in mind. Let me see. There's there's different places you can go. Say Southern California has both cold and warm, so that's a good place if you want a mix of both. You can say you're in Palm Springs, you can go there and you could take the aerial tram up and you'll be in the snow in whatever that takes, 20 minutes to get up to the top. I don't know, not very long, but anyway, you can go from 70 degrees to 30 degrees in a hurry in Southern California, and skiing's close by, very unique area. That's also expensive in the winter, but you also have the deserts and mountains out there. It's same with the beaches are right there, so you can go to the beach and to the desert and to the mountains all in the same day, which is incredible. Now Florida, if you're down there, I think it could be generally warmer, not warmer, but certain maybe in the dead of winter, January, it might be a little warmer in Florida. I'd have to really research that, but you do have beaches, fishing, boating, and a lot of that stuff. But the problem is it's there's no mountains or cold, so if you want warmth, you can go to Florida, but you don't expect to snow ski anywhere there. You can also, if you are in the cold regions, you could also take a vacation in the middle. That's what we used to do when we were stuck home with kids. Now retired, it's different, but you can get away for a couple weeks and warm up and then get back to busy work. But right now we're retired, so right now I'm in Florida this year. We're trying this out. We'll see how it is, and then I think next year, who knows what we're going to do. We might try out West California. We used to live in California. We lived in San Diego and Palm Springs, California before. I lived in Florida, in Cocoa Beach also, Cape Canaveral actually. Lived there, and then we lived in New Jersey and Pennsylvania. So we've been in different areas of the country. But as far as winter right now, we're staying in the warmth. Now, I don't mind going to the cold also in the winter. I love but it can be expensive, like Aspen or somewhere, way up in the mountain ski resorts. But ski resort towns are expensive in the winter. You're not saving money at those. But anyway, so the big final result, what would you do between all that information? It's a load of information. Both of them I found out are great. Now I started thinking about the cold. I'm like, wow, the cold doesn't sound that bad. You get some hot chocolate by the fire. There's bingo puzzles you get with your friends inside for parties and New Year's, and really good time. Christmas time is great in the cold. So I mean, that really was swinging me that way. And then I like the warmth too. So I don't know. I like both. I like to do is, I would say I would probably mix it up. Right now I don't have grandchildren, so my result would be without grandchildren. Right now I'm going to go where it's warm and stuff, but my true home is in New Jersey, so if someday I get grandchildren, I'm not going to be probably gone for too long. I mean, I think I'm going to want to be near them, and then maybe take shorter trips to somewhere warm, but then stay in the cold. But so I would say generally I would mix it up, but right now I'm going to try to stay warm. Not necessarily Florida here. I've even gone overseas, so warmth is my decision. What is your decisions, guys? I gave you all that information. You're probably overloaded, but leave a comment. Tell me what you're thinking, and maybe I'll comment back if I try to give you some info that I have on being down here in Florida. And I'll be going on for a little while down here in Florida too. I'll still give you some more videos down here and show my retirement experience down here. But please, if you have time, like and subscribe. Smash that thumbs up button. That really helps me. And we will catch you next time on Retired Starting Today. See you guys. Have a good one.